All right, Leo, welcome to your weekly horoscope for February 2nd through the 8th, Monday through Sunday. My name is Athen. All right, so we've got the energies of the full moon taking place on Tuesday. So this whole week is very energetic, continuing on. It's going to end with the third quarter phase, so still very high energy, especially in the beginning of the week around this full moon. So let's start off by looking on Monday, though, because Monday we have the first aspect, your ruler, the Sun, sextiling up to Uranus, which has been it's going to be involving the sixth house. You guys have been finding, hopefully, that through improving yourself, whether it's through physical health, spiritual health, mental health, etc., any type of self-improvement or improvement of your craft or creative abilities or anything like this, improvement of your self-expression even, is creating a lot of passion and a lot of joy. That's what the Sun in the sixth house has been showing you. But with Mercury retrograde there, it's been this sort of learning experience. So you guys are definitely learning a lot about health and those sorts of things, self-improvement. So definitely around Monday, the Sun sextiling up to Uranus. Continue with that, with anything that you're doing in regards to health and self-improvement. You'll find that very exciting on Monday, and again, very rejuvenating and lively. Now, for the week, though, Tuesday, we have the full moon. This is where the energy is the highest and also the most important, which is involving your 12th house of spirituality. Lots of this emphasis with your 12th house this week, mostly because of this full moon. So this is the house of behind the scenes, making sure you're getting enough rest, relaxation, connecting to the spiritual elements of life, the deeper elements of life, the simple life in terms of your connection to the now moments and having that presence and compassion in your life too. So whatever that is for you, if you've just been meditating or doing some spiritual things, or just meditating also doesn't mean literally sitting in a lotus position. It's just you getting closer to that now moment. Whatever that is for you, that meditative state stuff. Definitely a peak here, definitely a highlight. And so this is also in regards to perhaps some spiritual things or behind the scenes things you've been working on for the past 6 months, because this is now the full moon energy of that new moon that took place 6 months ago. So it can mean a culmination of that right now for you. So good awareness nonetheless, a good awareness of your spiritual self and your spiritual capabilities. Your intuition is going to be very high around Tuesday as well. And so enjoy it. That's what the full moon is about. It's about enjoying it with your Sun, the ruler, your ruler, and then also the moon, feeling into it and enjoying it on that level as well. And it's a very positive full moon because it's conjunct Jupiter and it's trining up to this whole Uranus-Pluto square. So very positive. Like I said, reflect around that time. You guys have had Jupiter transiting your 12th house. So lots of opportunities here to get in touch with the spiritual elements of life. Now he's retrograde, so you may not be feeling that quite apparently right now until March, until he goes direct. But it's there. Definitely lots of opportunities, but in general, just awareness of the spiritual elements. So very good energy. Utilize that. I think it'll flow very nicely for you. Now on Thursday, we've got Mercury, who's still retrograde, sextiling up to Saturn in your 4th house. So I think a lot of you have perhaps been putting in a lot of work or effort around the home or with family or with past or anything you're sentimentally connected to. That's been Saturn there. And this can be a very positive time because Mercury sextiling up to that, suggesting that any more energy that you're doing with that, maybe improving the home even because Mercury is in that 6th house, can be very enjoyable for you. Okay, so again, putting in energy towards home, family, and also the self-improvement, I think this whole week, especially around Thursday, you'll find very enjoyable and also gain a lot of understanding from it, because Mercury is showing you something in regards to that 6th house, the importance of this stuff, and I think some of it is going to have to do with home and family around that time period. Now on Friday, we've got the Sun opposite Jupiter, so continuing with this balancing energy of the full moon, lots of expansion, I think from that full moon, and optimism, in terms of your spirituality, but also optimism in terms of this self-improvement and health and things like this that you might be working on. So definitely a good time to see the optimistic side of it. Keep it nice and grounded. The 12th house and the 6th house is essentially that you can find spirituality in the now moment. You want to implement these spiritual ideas into what you're doing on a daily level, into your health, into your body, these kinds of things, and vice versa. You want to see the spiritual side of life that has a practical use. You want to see the practical utilization of the spiritual stuff. You don't want to just float away, or just spend all your time meditating this week. This is a time of grounding the spiritual side of life and putting it into that day-to-day level. And if you do that, you'll find it very enjoyable and, again, feeling very optimistic about it. Saturday, Sunday, Venus sextiling up to Pluto. Very nice energy. Venus has been in your 7th house, so definitely about relationships. Enjoying your relationships right now. Continue this week. And you'll find that especially enjoyable around Saturday and Sunday when Pluto sextiles up to Venus, suggesting this deeper connection, deeper element to your relationships. Now the week tops off with Venus conjunct over Chiron in your 7th house. So perhaps there's some healing that you've been doing with your one-on-one connections. And so whatever that is, definitely a nice icing on the cake at the end of the week on Sunday in regards to that, feeling quite good, feeling quite healed, perhaps helping someone else heal or something like this, but feeling rejuvenated nonetheless in regards to your relationships at the end of the week. All right, Leo, I hope you guys have a great week. I want to thank you all very much for all of your support. If you'd like a personal reading, please get in touch, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.